My favorite song that I created on Girl Disrupted. I think hands down my favorite song that I created is a song called Livin. And Livin is the first song on the album. And the reason that it's my favorite is because, you know, throughout the process of creating the album, I felt like I had touched on everything, you know, love, you know, relationships, you know, just being in a gray area in a relationship, forgiving people who hurt you, and all those things are very true and, you know, to what I've gone through during the process of creating the album. But I still felt like there was a piece of the puzzle that was missing. I've always tried my best to maintain a very honest, transparent relationship with my fans, especially through the music. And I realized, you know, that if I were to let the album come out and not created a song like Livin', I would have been omitting the truth. I would have been lying to them. And the reason I say that is because I recently admitted to my fans that I struggled with depression for a solid year and a half, maybe a little bit longer, but I didn't tell anybody. You know, my mother knew, my dad knew, a few of my friends and family members knew, but not a lot of people knew. And you know, the fans were like, what's going on? What's taking the album so long? Like, where is it? What's happening? And I just knew the story wasn't completed. And it was so important to tell that story. So when you hear Living, the words are extremely true. And it's saying, and forgive me because they just gave me a shot of Hennessy, so this might not sound too great. But the song says, it says, I lost the fight with my heart. I lost my way in the dark on a roller coaster, up and down. But look at me now, at the whole world looking at me, feeling crazy, hard times and my feelings suffocating, all of them taking credit like they made me. But I've been waiting on this moment for a long time, and I'ma be damned if I'ma let them count me out yet. And the hook goes, and oh, I'm betting on myself, oh, and living without a care. Oh, I sit back and watch them stare. Oh, living without a care. And then the bridge goes, it's a brand new me. I know that you got your eyes on me. So hey bitch, hey bitch, hey bitch, hey bitch. Basically is what Living Without a Care says. And from the beginning of the verse to that post, it literally documents everything that I went through. I was in the darkest space where I would wake up and I could not find anything positive in my life. All the devil did was show me failure after failure or negative thing after negative thing. And, you know, it was just a really, 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 really tough time for me, to the point where I didn't even want to pray for myself, and I didn't even want to talk to God, which I had never been in that space before. But thank God my mother's a minister, and my father's a praying man, and my aunt is my pastor, and I come from a really, really like a praying family. And so when I didn't want to pray for myself or talk to God, they did it for me. And that was essentially the thing that like helped me come out of it. So with all that being said, it was so important to, I would feel like a liar if I would have let my album come out and it's all about love and heartbreak and all these other things, and I wasn't honest about what the fuck I really been going through. So that's why Living is probably my favorite song, because it's the one that it essentially it healed me. You know what I mean? People view depression, especially in the urban community, they go, oh, she's crazy. Oh, he's crazy. And it's like, let me break something down for you. If you have ever had a day where you just couldn't get life right that day, and you know everything that tried to go right went wrong, and it affected you, and you were upset, or you were bothered, or you got sad about something, or you maybe cried about something. That's a level of depression. It's just a very small level of depression. So in one way or another, we've all gone through it. We've all experienced it, because nobody is 120% happy all the time. It's humanly impossible. So I think that once people realize that, and they'll understand that that's nothing to be embarrassed about, because you had a string of tough days and it's hard for you to motivate yourself, and you may need a friend or a loved one, anybody, to help motivate you. There's nothing wrong with that. But I think the more that we talk about it in our culture and in our communities, the more understanding people, and the more understanding and more sensitive people will become, come to it.